name is Alkhana Gill and welcome to my day-to-day channel. I'm grateful to be here. Our today's special topic is the African American History Month. I'm going to shine a light and pinpoint Black American history heroes like Carter G. Woodson, Dorothy Height, Bayard Rustin, Shirley Chisholm. Do you know that African American History Month was created in 1926 in the United States? African American History Month is celebrated in February in the United States and Canada. Delegate honoring Black History Month, our nation way of showing respect and recognition for the hard work and sacrifices made by African Americans. Black American History Month is a way of remembering important people and events in the history of the African diaspora. I'd like to shine a light on one of the inspirational personality from the African American history, Dorothy Height. Dorothy Height is the godmother of the women movement. Dorothy Height used her background in education and social work to advance women's rights. She was the leader of Young Women Christian Association, aka YMCA. Also, she was the president of the National Council of Black Women for 40 years. She is a widely respected and influential leader of organization focused primarily on improving the circumstances of the opportunities for African American women. I'd like to share one of the quote of Dorothy Height. Quote, "Greatness cannot measure what a man or woman accomplishes, but by the opposition he or she has to overcome to reach the goal." Feel free to let me know how did you get inspired of Dorothy Height and comment down below. Now I would like to move down to number 2. Our second Black American history hero that we are going to talk about is Carter G. Woodson. He holds an outstanding position in 20th century in American history. You know that Carter G. Woodson wrote numerous scholarly books on the positive contribution of African American to the development of America. His message was Black Americans should be proud of their heritage and other Americans should understand it. Carter G. Woodson said, "Learning to accept insult, to compromise on principle, to mislead your fellow men, or to betray your people is to lose your soul." What do we learn from Carter G. Woodson, an historian? That those who have no record of what their forebears have accomplished lose their inspirations, which comes from the teaching of biography and history. Let me know, comment down below, how did Carter G. Woodson inspire you? I'm gonna go for number 3. I'm gonna talk about Black American history hero, Bayard Rustin. Bayard Rustin was an American leader of social movements of civil rights, socialism, nonviolence, and gay rights. Do you know that Bayard Rustin organized and strategized in the shadows for the civil rights movements? Why? Because he was a gay man who had controversial ties to communism. He was considered too much of liability to be on the front line of the movement. Do you know that Bayard Rustin was considered to be one of the most brilliant minds? And he served his community tirelessly while pushing for more jobs and better wages. Black American history hero Bayard Rustin said, "If we desire a society of peace, then we cannot achieve such a society through violence. If we desire a society without discrimination, then we must not discriminate anyone in the process of building this society." Comment down below, let me know what did you learn from Bayard Rustin. Now it's time for number 4. Let's talk about our next hero from the Black History Month, Shirley Chisholm. Shirley Chisholm is one of my favorite inspirational characters from the Black History Month. I would like to honor her memories by using her own quote. She said, "When I die, I wanted to be remembered as a woman who lived in the 20th century and to dare to be a catalyst of change. I want to be remembered as a woman who fought for change in the 20th century. That's what I want." Shirley Chisholm was attempting to shatter the glass ceiling. The same couldn't be said during the radically contentious period in the late 60s. She became first black woman elected to the Congress. She represented New York 12th District from 1969 to 1983. In the 1972, she became the first woman to run for the Democratic Party's presidential nomination. Do you know her campaign slogan, "Unbought and Unbossed," rings even louder today? Let me know, comment down below. What did you learn from Shirley Chisholm and how did she inspire you? Remember to acknowledge these heroes' impact outside of the African American History Month, as they have made ways for many of 21st century most famous faces to shine today. Heroes are continue to be influences. I learned a lot from them and you did too. So now it's time to go. I will see you next week, next Saturday.